What's going on, guys? It's Exo-Bombs here, and we're back on 2K for another video. But today, we're going to be starting something new. We're going to be doing a rebuilding challenge here, as what I'm going to be doing is taking a team and trying to rebuild them to win as many as 3 championships. I'm going to be going on for 3 seasons. I'm not going to be playing any games. I'm just going to be really just changing up the team and trying to win championships. So without further ado, let's hop into it with the team that we're going to be rebuilding first. And that's going to be the Miami Heat. So I chose the Miami Heat for the simple fact that I think they have some of the best jerseys in the league. That's really the only reason that I picked them. Looking at the roster here, we have Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Goran Dragic, Kendrick Nunn, Derrick Jones Jr., Kelly Olynyk, Duncan Robinson, Andre Iguodala, Tyler Hero, Myers Leonard, Jay Crowder, Chris Silva, Solomon Hill, KZ Okpala, and Udonis Haslem, as well as Kyle Alexander and Gabe Vincent in the G League. But I'm going to go ahead and just keep them with the Skyforce down in the G League. So first things first, let's check out some contracts. As you see, Jimmy Butler's making $32 million for the next 3 years. I really want to get rid of Goran Dragic because he's 33, he's making $19 million, and I feel like that's money that we could be using elsewhere, as well as Andre Iguodala, and trading our 2022 first. Let's see what we can get in the trade finders. We have 9 offers. We can get Otto Porter, Larry Nance, and Tristan Thompson. Really nothing too much here. Blake Griffin's interesting, but I don't think, unless Luke Kennard has a team option, which he does. Now that is interesting. But I think I'm going to develop my own trade, so I'll be back once I have a trade to get rid of Goran Dragic. So we're going to be trying this trade with the Bulls, sending Goran Dragic and our 2022 first-round unprotected pick for Zach LaVine. Let's see if they accept this. They see Zach LaVine as a valuable asset and don't want to get rid of him. Let's try to throw in these 2 seconds because I really want to keep our first-round pick this year. And can we throw in Andre Iguodala and them give us their worst player? Actually, will they give us Felicio? What's wrong here? Not enough cap. Might not be able to get rid. Well, let's try for Thomas Satoransky, which that's not going to work. Let's try one more here. As we'll throw in Derrick Jones Jr. for Felicio. Nope. Too much cap for us. And let's go Shaquille Harrison. And they're not going to do this. So I'll be back with the second option that I have. So we're going to be trying this trade with the Indiana Pacers with Goran Dragic and our 2022 unprotected first-round pick for Victor Oladipo straight up. And they don't want to get rid of him. Let's throw in a second. And one more second. And they have agreed to this offer. So here's what the lineup is looking like here. As we have Kendrick Nunn at the 1, Victor Oladipo at the 2, Jimmy Butler at the 3, Jay Crowder at the 5. With Kelly Olynyk, Derrick Jones Jr., Andre Iguodala, and Duncan Robinson coming off the bench. This might be the squad going into season number 1. I might throw Tyler Hero into the G League to see if we can get him a little better. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. And here we are at the end of season number 1. As you see in the bottom right corner, we went 46-36 on the year. As LeBron James wins MVP, averaging 31 points, 7 rebounds, and almost 11 assists. Ja Morant wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 23 points and 7 assists. Dennis Schroeder, 6th Man of the Year, averaging 21 and 5. Kawhi Leonard wins Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And Luka Doncic wins Most Improved Player, averaging 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 30 points, 9.7 rebounds, and 9.5 assists, almost averaging a triple-double. As Coach of the Year goes to Doc Rivers of the Los Angeles Clippers. Quick look at the All-NBA teams here. Here's your All-NBA first team. Here's the second team, and the third team is Jimmy Butler or Victor Oladipo is nowhere to be found. Here's the all-defensive first team and all-defensive second team. All rookie teams, we have Kendrick Nunn on the all-rookie first team. See what he averaged on the year. He averaged about 17 points, 2 rebounds, and almost 4.5 assists, as he shot 47% from the field, 36% from 3, and 78% from the line. We got a bright future coming in ahead of us. It looks like Daniel Gafford looked like he was traded to the Bulls, I believe, or no? Maybe they did draft him. I thought he got drafted by the Cavaliers. Anyways, before we hop into this playoffs, let's see. We are the 6th seed taking on the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round. Quick look at our season stats. As Victor Oladipo led the way, averaging 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. He shot 46% from the field, and 36% from 3. Bam Adebayo averaging 19 points and 12 boards. Only averaged 1.7 blocks a game. Jimmy Butler averaged 18 and 7. Kendrick Nunn, obviously we've already seen him. Kelly Olynyk averaged 15 and 6 rebounds. Jay Crowder 9.4 and 5 rebounds. As we're going to hop into this first series. We're just going to go ahead and simulate the round. I don't expect to make it out of the first round, because Giannis is just way overpowered in this game, as we're up 2-2. And it's a 3-2 series, as we'll simulate Game 6 with Simcast. So we'll go ahead and start simulating the game. We're up at the end of the first quarter. Jump out to a bigger lead in the second quarter. We're going to force a Game 7. Let's go. We force a Game 7 with a 14-point win, as Victor Oladipo had 31 and 8 in the win. Bam Adebayo had 25 and 10. Where is Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler had 7.7 rebounds and 9 assists. He only shot 3 for 10. Wow. As we're going to go ahead, Game 7 here. We're going to Milwaukee. Let's see what we got going on here. As back and forth throughout the first quarter. Are we going to come out of the first round? No way. And we absolutely destroy the Bucks. We beat them by, 35? Jeez. Victor Oladipo, really balanced scoring here. We had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in double figures. Wow, that's honestly surprising to see. As Chris Middleton led the way, he had 27 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. We held Giannis to only 15 points. Wow. As we're going to the second round, going up against the 2-seeded Philadelphia 76ers. Quick look, see if they made any changes. They have Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris, Al Horford, and Joel Embiid. Let's see what we can do here. We got a surprise upset in the first round. Or could we be going to the Eastern Conference Finals? And we get eliminated in 7. We'll take a quick look at the box score of Game 7. Joel Embiid dropped 40. And, that's obvious. If he drops 40, then, yeah, they're going to win every time. Bam Adebayo had 25 and 14. Honestly, these two really well underperformed, as he shot 7 for 7, or Jimmy Butler shot 7 for 17, and Victor Oladipo shot 4 for 16. So let's just go ahead and see who's going to win this finals. Looks like we're going to have a Lakers 76ers finals, with the Lakers winning the championship in 5. Finals MVP LeBron James averaging 31 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists, and 2.5 steals in the 5 games of the finals. And I'll see you guys here whenever we start the offseason. Quick look here at the player retirements, as Vince Carter retired, Tyson Chandler, Pau Gasol, Kyle Korver, Udonis Haslem retired. Sad that we couldn't get him a ring or another ring before he retired. Let's go to staff retirements. As Greg Popovich retired. Man, a lot of big names retiring, especially from whenever I was growing up. Vince Carter makes the Hall of Fame in the year 2020. League meetings, make sure that none of these get approved. Let's go here to the draft lottery. Obviously, we were a playoff team, so we don't have a pick here, but it's always fun to see who gets the first pick, as the Knicks are projected to have the first overall pick, and they actually get it this time. Wow. As the Knicks have 1, Suns 2, Pistons 3, and there's everything. Our pick is at, where are we at? We're at number 19, so we're going to be picking 19th in the draft. Almost a decent sort of pick, I guess. Staff signing. Going to go ahead and fire our trainer and hire Randy Martin. And You know, I'm going to keep Eric Spoelstra. I'm definitely going to get a better assistant coach if I can fire him for the third attempt. And besides that, that's really all I want. And we'll let the computer do the rest of that. As we're going to hop over to the NBA draft. Grant Riller, we're not going to really worry about that. Let's see, who all do we have on contract still? Jimmy Butler. Anybody that we should trade? Probably going to trade Iguodala. Might trade Jimmy, actually. But let's see. Let's just go to the draft, see what we got here. As we're going to go ahead and send our pick at 19. See if no trade offers for it. So if we throw Jimmy Butler in the 19th pick up on the trade block, nothing there. Can I trade Jimmy Butler for anything? No. Looks like I'm going to have to wait till after the draft. What if I just throw up the 19th pick by itself? I can get a Bucks pick in 2021. I can get Daniel Gafford. Yeah, nothing really sticks out to me here. I mean, Blake Griffin, there he is again, but I don't think he'll fit our system too well. Because I'm just going to go ahead and make my pick here. Let's see who's still on the board. Jaden McDaniels is still on the board. That's huge, actually. So we're going to go ahead and pick up Jaden McDaniels. And I believe that is going to be our last pick of the draft because we don't have any seconds. He's a 16th small forward from Washington. As we're going to go ahead and send him to the end of the draft. LaMelo Ball went 1 to the Knicks. Anthony Edwards, 2 to the Suns. Tyrese, I've never heard of this dude before. Or this one, honestly. He's from Kansas, isn't he? No, USC. Wow, way off. Rookie signings. We're definitely going to sign Jaden McDaniels. Team player options. Duncan Robinson, we're going to opt him back in. Kelly Olynyk opts back in. As we are going to try to finesse our way to getting Anthony Davis. I'm not going to try to sign any of these guys. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go to proposed trade, and we're going to finesse the Lakers. As we're going to throw in Kelly Olynyk. We're going to throw in Andre Iguodala. And it looks like that's going to be it. And we're going to try to bring in, or just send him to the Lakers, try to bring in, honestly, might bring in Kuzma for a season. Bring in the GOAT. Bring in Kuzma and maybe try to get their first round pick next year. Don't have any picks to trade. What if we take out the first? Okay, so we pick up Kyle Kuzma. That's really just a salary dump trade and try to get them out of the running for getting Anthony Davis, as we're a little over $1 million short. As it looks like, we might just be flipping Kyle Kuzma, and I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of KZ because he doesn't honestly do anything for us. We can get a Bucks first round pick. I don't think that's a Pacers first round pick. I will take that, as they don't have cap. Okay. Really just need a salary dump trade here. Can I take Troy Brown? Nope, they don't have the cap. Man, I need somebody with cap. I don't want Draymond Green. I can bring in Bol and KBD, as we're going to do that. And let's see if we have enough here. Try to sign Anthony Davis. We do. Offer him the max that we can offer him. Player option. And no trade clause. And let's see if we can get him here. Let's view his offers, as we are his first option. The Lakers are there too, but we are his first option. If we get Anthony Davis, we're winning the championship next season, no questions asked. Let's see, do I have any free agents here? Let's go to bird rights. I'd like to bring back Jay Crowder. He's really the only one that I want to bring back. Bring him back on a team option. And let's see. We do get Anthony Davis. I'm going to decline Jay Crowder for now. I don't feel like bringing Derrick Jones Jr. back. Don't feel like bringing Chris Silva back. Go ahead. I'm going to have to get rid of Jay Crowder if I want Anthony Davis. I mean, obviously I'm going to do that, because if we can pick up Anthony Davis, there it is. We pick up Anthony Davis. So let's take a quick look at our lineup real quick, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 players that'll play for us. We're going to sign them for the remainder of the season. So we have 9 players that can potentially play for us. I do want to get a backup point guard, unless I could... Yeah, let's just try to sign a backup point guard. And then we'll be done in free agency. And we will go to training camps. As, let's bring in Jeremy Lin. Bring him in for a year. Get him back in the NBA. Just try to get a couple of bench players. Let's see if I could sign somebody here and send Jaden McDaniels to the G League for a year. That would be nice. Let's bring in Lance Stevenson. Bring him in on a 2-year deal. We get Jeremy Lin. We get Lance Stevenson. We have 12 players. I need one more. Actually, 2 more. We'll just let the computer sign them. As we're going to go to player progression, see how good our players progress throughout the year. So for player progressions, Anthony Davis is a 97. Jimmy Butler's an 89. An 87 from Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero went up 6 overalls to an 82. That's huge. Kendrick Nunn's a 79. Bol is a 79. Duncan Robinson a 78. Don't know what happened to my G League players. I didn't think. I thought I had a team option on, but I guess not. And you know what? I'll see you guys at training camps, and then we'll get started in the season. So we're here at training camps. I'm gonna send untapped potential. I'm gonna go untapped potential. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna send Bam Adebayo. Let's send Duncan Robinson, and we'll send Kendrick Nunn. As that's our 3 training camps, and we're gonna go ahead go to the next season and go ahead and sign the necessary players that we need. Go ahead and see what our lineup's looking like for season number 2. Kendrick Nunn, Victor Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Davis, and Bam Adebayo. Here's the bench. Since he's not playing, I think I'm gonna go ahead and send Jaden McDaniels to the G League. That way he'll be better for next year. And then we're going to get started with the season. And we'll send him down to the Skyforce. And I will see you guys at the end of season number 2. Here we are at the end of season number 2. As you see in the bottom right, we went 58-24, a 12-game improvement from last season. As Giannis wins MVP, averaging 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. LaMelo Ball wins Rookie of the Year in New York. DeMarcus Cousins wins Sixth Man of the Year. He's with the Trailblazers now. Kawhi Leonard wins Defensive Player of the Year back-to-back years, and Malcolm Brogdon wins Most Improved in Indiana, averaging 19 points and almost 10 assists. As Eric Spoelstra, coach of the Miami Heat, wins Coach of the Year. Here's a look at the All-NBA teams. Here's the All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team. Here is Anthony Davis on the second team. And here's his stats for the season. He averaged about 26 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 2.3 blocks a game. As here's the third team, all defensive first team. Anthony Davis is here. All defensive second team, all rookie first team, all rookie second team. As Bol's here. He averaged 15 points for us off the bench, 6 rebounds. As we are the 1 seed, going up against the 8 seeded Toronto Raptors in the first round. But first, a quick look at the season stats for our players. As Anthony Davis led the way, averaging 26 points and 13 rebounds. Victor Oladipo averaging 16 points and about 4.5 assists. Jimmy Butler averaged 15 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Bam Adebayo averaged 15 and 11. Kendrick Nunn had another decent season, 13 points, 5 assists. Tyler Hero had 12 points off the bench. And here we go. We're going to simulate the first round as we're going up against the Toronto Raptors. And it looks like we're up 3-0. Can we sweep them? And we sweep the Toronto Raptors in the first round. As not too many no upsets on the east side. On the Western Conference side of the bracket, the Phoenix Suns beat the Oklahoma City Thunder in 6 games, and the Warriors swept the Sacramento. Who did the Sacramento Kings get? They're a 3 seed. It doesn't matter. Anyway, in the second round, or in the semifinals, we're taking on the Brooklyn Nets, who have, let me check real quick, Kyrie Irving, Spencer Dinwiddie, KD, Jared Allen, DeAndre Jordan. I'm not going to say scares me, but it's really OP to have 2 centers in the lineup instead of a power forward and center. Plus, they have Kevin Durant. I'm not really worried about Kyrie, but if he torches us, he torches us. As we're up 1-0. It's tied it up. It's 2-2. We're down 3-2. And we come back and we win in 7. Let's go check out the box score of Game 7. Victor Oladipo led the way with 23 points. Tyler Hero had 19 off the bench. Anthony Davis had 18 and 12. Bam Adebayo 16 and 19 with 5 assists and 3 blocks. As we had 7 people scoring double figures. That's always nice to see. And for the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie had 28 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. We held KD to only 21, which was really good. Karis LeVert shot the ball 11 times, good for him. And Rodney Hood shot the ball 9 times, good for him. As we're taking on the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, as the Suns and the Warriors are in the Western Conference Finals. And we're just going to simulate the round. And we came back from a 3-1 lead. Boston blew a 3-1 lead as Kendrick Nunn led the way for us in Game 7. He had 28 points, 6 assists, but he had 7 turnovers. AD also had 7 turnovers, but he had 5 blocks, 10 rebounds, and 20 points. And we had we had 7 people in double figures. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 people in double figures. Excuse me. As we're taking on the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Finals, I feel like we should sweep them. Honestly. As they won Game 1, but we win the next 4 as Anthony Davis wins Final MVP, averaging 27 points, 13 rebounds, 2.6 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks a game in the NBA Finals. And I will see you guys once we start free agency, and we're going to probably run it back. Here at player retirements, as Jamal Crawford retires after 20 years in the league. Sean Livingston retired, J.R. Smith retired, Marc Gasol retired. And yeah, that's really about it. League meetings, make sure nothing here gets accepted that should be. Draft lottery. I know we don't have a pick, but I always like seeing who gets the first overall pick. Is the Knicks for back-to-back, well, not back-to-back years have the top odds, but they're close to being the top odds. As the Knicks fell to number 5. Wow. And it looks like, who has our pick this year? The Rockets have our pick this year. I forget what trade that was in. I feel like it was a while ago. But it's number 30 because we're NBA champions. Staff signing. We're good here. And so we're just going to hop right into... Actually, I don't think we have any picks either. So we're just going to go right to team player options. Won't really worry about the draft too much. And here we are at team player options. We're going to re-sign Tyler Hero to his 2-year team deal. Big free agents this year. Kawhi Leonard. Paul George. Well, that's really it. Next one, Spencer Dinwiddie, that had a player option, I guess. We're definitely going to extend qualifying offers to all these guys except for KBD. Definitely have some work to do this offseason to try to bring everybody back, try to run it back this year. Let's see. Bird rights. Definitely want to get Bam Adebayo back. Going to offer him as much as I can. Going to offer Victor Oladipo as much as I can. Try to bring everybody back. Let's see. Duncan Robinson wants $10.5 million a year to be our 9th man off the bench. We'll see what gets offered there. As we're going to go through, just re-sign them real quick. Oh, I need to go through and get to Kendrick Nunn. I didn't even realize that. I hope he didn't sign. Did he sign? He didn't. He wants $16 million a year. Let's go ahead. Offer him that contract. As we're going to try something, we got to match Bam Adebayo. Or we could bring him back on the 1-year deal. Since this is the last season, let's go ahead and match his qualifying offer. And I'm going to decline Victor Oladipo just for the time being. As Bobo also needs to come back here. See if he's signed anywhere yet. And he hasn't. He wants $19 million. Wow. Our guys are wanting a lot. I forgot to also offer. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out once we get there. As we're going to go ahead. Sign Kendrick Nunn to that deal. Can I give her to that one? No. Let's see what we got here. Victor Oladipo. Let's go ahead. Offer him his contract. And bring him back in. Is Duncan Robinson signed anywhere yet? We'll just match whoever decides to sign him. If anyone decides to sign him. Is anyone going to sign him? Is anybody going to sign him? It doesn't look like it. Is LaMelo Ball in free agency? Oh, no, it's Alonzo. I was about to say. Like, he's a rookie. Did the Knicks really already get rid of him? But it doesn't look like anybody's going to take on Duncan Robinson. He's prepared to accept an offer from the Clippers. It's our last year. Why not? Trying to run it back. Actually, I don't think I got Bol. I'm not sure, though. Anyways, player progression. Anthony Davis in 99. Jimmy Butler's in 91. Well, actually, in 92. Bam Adebayo's in 89. Victor Oladipo's 85. 84. 81. 82. 80. So, yeah, we're just going to run it back with this team. And I'll see you guys in the third and final season with the lineup. Actually, real quick here, we have our training camps. Going to go ahead and send Untapped Potential to Jaden McDaniels. Go ahead and send Tyler Hero, I guess, and Bol. As we're going to hop into our third and final season, take a look at what the lineup is going to look like. And yeah, I mean, we might try to make some trades, try to make the team better, if at all possible. So let's just see what the lineup would be looking like for season number 3. As we have Kendrick Nunn, Victor Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, AD, and Bam Adebayo. And really the only difference here, who was in here that isn't here now? I'm not sure. But let's see if we can make this team any better. Just, mess around in Trade Finder. What could we get for Bam Adebayo and a first round pick? Just to see if we could get anybody better at starting center. I mean, he's an 88, so I doubt we'll get anything better. And we're not. What about Victor Oladipo and a first? If we can get a better shooting guard, we can get CJ McCollum. We can pick up Drew Holiday. Yeah, nothing really here. I mean, we can pick up Zach LaVine and Paul Millsap, actually. But I'm not going to do that. What about Bol and a first? Can we pick up a better center to come off the bench, or just a better bench player in general? We can pick up Clint Capella to come off the bench. Mitchell Robinson, Serge Ibaka. We got Andre Drummond. Nothing really here. Actually, I want to try a trade real quick, because I do want to mess around a little bit. I do want to try to get Klay Thompson, if at all possible. Throw in both picks. No. What if I throw in both seconds? We don't accept that either. And what if I throw in like Michael Kidd-Gilchrist? Let's see. No. Do they have a counter offer? No. Okay. And let's see. What if we throw in Lance Stevenson and they give us their worst player in Tony Snell? Okay, yeah. Let's see what else we can try here. Do you think we could bring him back? Let me look at something here real quick. As we go to... What am I looking for? Scouting, team intel. See if we have anybody that's rebuilding. So we can try to pick up... We can try to pick up De'Aaron Fox and play him at point guard. That would be pretty cool, actually. Maybe pick up LaMelo Ball. They're rebuilding, but they signed Kawhi Leonard. Let's see. What if I could get Kawhi Leonard? I mean, I highly doubt that I'm going to. But what are the chances that the Knicks are going to be so dumb? We throw in Victor Oladipo. And we throw in Bol. And 2 firsts. Kawhi Leonard doesn't want to get rid of his no-trade clause. Wow. Wait, did it say Kawhi Leonard doesn't? Or who doesn't? Yeah, it's Kawhi. Okay, so we're not going to be able to pick up Kawhi. What if we picked up... Let's go to the Kings. De'Aaron Fox. Where? And throw in... Where is he at? Kendrick Nunn. $22 million worth. What if we throw in No, we can't do Duncan Robinson. What about Bol? No. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to pick up De'Aaron Fox. Is there anybody else here that is rebuilding? The Cavs, do they have anybody there? The Cavaliers have RJ Barrett. What the heck? Okay. Try to pick up Zach LaVine. Bradley Beal. That's interesting, actually. So if we go to the Wizards, Bradley Beal. Let's try it with Kendrick Nunn first. Throw in Kendrick Nunn and Bol Bol. Wow, still that much. Okay. What about Bol Bol and Duncan Robinson? No, still? Really? We'll throw in Duncan Robinson and we'll throw in Lance Stevenson, and they can throw in their worst player in Marvin Williams. And we throw in our 2 first-round picks. And we throw in a second. And they're not going to do it. Okay, let's get rid of Lance Stevenson and let's try Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Okay, yeah, so I'm done messing around. We're just going to go right into the season. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3, and hopefully we can go back to back. Alrighty, and we're here at the end of season number 3. As you see in the bottom right corner, we went 56-26. I think we actually declined from last year. But Luka Doncic wins his first MVP of the series, averaging 32 points, 10 rebounds, 8.8 assists. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year in Charlotte, averaging 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. Anthony Edwards wins Sixth Man of the Year in Phoenix, averaging 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. I'm assuming he's backing up Devin Booker. Anthony Davis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Look at him in a Miami Heat jersey. Like, doesn't that just look so fire? But he averaged 25 points, about 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, 2.4 blocks. Tyrese Halliburton wins Most Improved Player. Was he a draft? He was the number 3 pick in the 2020 draft. He was drafted, I'm assuming, by the Pistons. And yeah, his numbers definitely improved a lot. His Coach of the Year goes to Rick Carlisle, coach of the Mavericks, I believe. Here's the All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team is Anthony Davis is here. And All-NBA third team. All-defensive first teamers, AD again. All-defensive second team. All-rookie first team. All-rookie second team. As we are the number 2 seed this year in the East. The Bucks beat us out for number 1. But we're going to be playing the 7-seeded Atlanta Hawks. But first, a quick look at the stats on the season. As Anthony Davis led the way, averaging 25 points. 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, and 2 blocks. Victor Oladipo and Jimmy Butler both averaged about 16 points. Bam Adebayo had 15 points. Didn't average double-digit rebounds this year. Wow. Kendrick Nunn averaged 14 and 5. Bol Bol had 14 and 6. Tyler Hero averaged 11 off the bench. So let's just hop right into it. Trying to get those back-to-back titles. Going up against Atlanta in the first round, and it looks like we are going to sweep them as we do. Oh my god, the Raptors swept the Bucks in the first round. We should definitely be going back to the finals, as the Knicks are the number 3 seed. Who do they have? As the Knicks have LaMelo Ball, Jalen Green, Kawhi, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. They have Serge Ibaka, Kadeem Allen, Dion Waiters, Derrick Jones Jr. He's on his revenge tour as he's coming back to play against the Miami Heat. Because we didn't re-sign him. We're tied. Oh my god. Wow. Of all the teams that I thought would have beat us in the Eastern Conference, I never would have thought it would be the Knicks. Wow, that's crazy. That's just crazy. The Knicks make the final. Are they going to win it all? Are they really going to win it all? And I guess the Knicks have something to look forward to in the 2021-2022 season, I think. Yeah. As they win the NBA championship, Kawhi Leonard wins Finals MVP, averaging 23 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Well, guys, that was the Miami Heat rebuild. This was our final roster, as we had Anthony Davis, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Victor Oladipo, Tyler Hero, Bol Bol, Kendrick Nunn, Jaden McDaniels, Duncan Robinson, Lance Stevenson, Darren Collison, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, DJ Augustine, and Mike Scott. If you like what you see, hit the like button, comment what team I should do next, and subscribe, because once we get to 50 subscribers, we're going to be doing a $25 PlayStation or Xbox gift card giveaway. And if you look in the description, you'll have the link to my Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you go follow, as well as the Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube of the Team Exodus channel. Make sure you go give it a look, subscribe, and I will see you guys with the second episode of this rebuilding series.
soon.